All right, let's do this.
All right, come on over and sit down. Now, because you didn't do your homework, okay, and you left confused and worried, I have no choice now but to give you a little bit of the second half of the course. Because you're going to be thinking, oh, this is just like, guessing, and I'm moving money around. It sounds like I'm gambling, and it's got a bad feeling to it, So, and because you didn't do your homework, you weren't left with looking at the charts.
I did not have time.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. So
have
look,
2 more reports left.
that's okay. Here's what we got to do. We're going to talk about a little bit of the second half of the course, like after you do your homework. I'm going to show you some of the stuff we're going to be talking about. So if you want to think about stuff, at least this is on your mind a little bit. Okay. The first thing we're going to talk about is indicators. Okay. Indicators, like a current indicator would be, like a media event, the Trump trial, right? Media event. Okay. The next indicator would be like where the stock market is right now. Is it down 200? Is it up 200? So it's called, where's the index? Okay. Is it up 200? Is it down 200? Is it going like this? Or is it going like that? You know what I mean? It's probably going like a trend in one direction or another. Okay? So what we're trying to do is, using all our indicators, is we're only trying to catch this much of the trend. Very small portion of that daily trend. We're only trying to catch this much of it. Small part of it. So we can use all this here. It's called data history. Okay? So we can look at a chart and see, well, is it going like this? Is it going straight up? Can we just catch a little piece of it right here? You know what I mean? So there's a lot of indicators. So we also have other indicators, like where's the price of gold, for instance, worldwide, if gold's 2,300 an ounce and it suddenly goes to 2,500 an ounce, it means that interest rates might be coming down because people are going out of interest rate bearing stuff and into gold. It kind of works like a pendulum almost, So you have the gold versus dollar pendulum, and that affects the stock prices too. Affects stock prices, okay? Now you also have, on a stock, you have individual news about the stock, okay? Like in Apple, are they having an event, like an Apple's event every year, they come out with their big Apple Watch. So we'll put Apple Watch, okay? There's also companies that get a new high-powered CEO, for instance. So there's CEO transfers. Like, for instance, this guy named Phelps, he's a big CEO. Every time he joins a company, the stock goes way up. Well, Wendy's was trading at $5 a share. Phelps came on. A year later, Wendy's was trading at $14 a share.
So all of that is...
These are called indicators, okay? This proves that you're not just gambling. These are things that you have as tools to go by to help you make a decision when to make that move, that little GAT move.
Like, be aware of the CEO.
Look, do you see all these things right here? All of this has to do with when to make that one little move.
Okay.
So let's continue. Hold on, let's continue because I forgot a couple.
How do they know?
Hold on, let me finish the list. Okay. You also have earnings. Okay? Every quarter, a company has earnings, okay, and they release them. Like Facebook, right? Every time they had earnings, like the last 10 years, they added subscribers, right? And every time the earnings went up, it showed that they were adding subscribers and adding revenue, and their stock went from like 150 to 200. And then, so every time earnings came out, the stock would pop, you know? At the same time, you can also ask around. Like, for instance, I asked my kid when Snap was at $10 a share.
Snapchat?
Snap, yeah. It was, and I said, AJ, what are all the kids using? What service? He goes, we're all on Snap. I said, really? I said, well, I said, that's crazy. So you know what happened? Snap came out with earnings, and Snap went from $10 to $15. Okay? So you have these indicators. Okay? You also have indicators like the stock itself, whether if you're playing a stock that's less than $5, it's probably in debt. Probably owes a lot of money.
Oh,
it's probably
less than $5?
Yeah, usually, because it's usually trading on borrowed money from stock people. Stuff that's $30 and up is usually paying a dividend, like interest in a CD, but they call it a dividend in stock. And every year they declare like a 1 or 2% dividend. So a lot of people like to own what they call blue chip stocks, right? And they like to just hold them, and they benefit from the stock going up, but they also collect a dividend every year for holding the stock. So rich people don't take chances. They hold blue chip stocks, and if they're smart and if they have a good broker, what they do is they sell, you know, the right for other people to buy it. You know, they sell people like us naked calls, right? And say, well, look, it's at 400 now. I'll sell you the right to buy it from me at 500 for 15%. And if the stock never hit the 500, then he would take that 15%, keep it, and he's still owns the stock. So rich people can sell the calls. Just sell the opportunity to buy the stock at a later point. They're not even selling the stock, really. You know, they're selling like an intangible thought, really. So what we were learning was how to trade what they call naked options. There are options that trade way outside the price of what the stock's currently trading at. It's called out of the money. Okay? So you have all these indicators, and you have the Greeks, okay, which is the delta, which is how fast the stock's moving, the thea, but you can learn about those later. That's more algebraically involved with option trading. You can just read about that. But you also have what they call data history. You also have daily performance, so you can see what's going on, you know. So there's a lot of indicators here, and then you also have to consider risk. Okay? Risk, underlying risk. Like, for instance, politically speaking, okay? Like what's going on around the world. You know, if all of a sudden a nuclear bomb lets off, the price of gold is going to shoot through the roof.
Yeah.
Right? Now, all of these things, right, this whole list of indicators, right, are things that are going to help us
determine
when we're going to make a move. Now, we were talking about how fast option prices change depending on the strike price, whether it's a month out or a year out. And we were talking about that if it's a year out, then it basically moves about 1/10 the speed as if it were 30 days away. Okay? So, in order to figure out what something is going to be worth in 60 days, you would just, instead of looking at the July chart, you would just keep the strike price the same, but you would look at the August chart at the same price, and you could see what it would be worth in July and August. You could just see it with your own eyes, okay? So we were also talking about that if you traded a naked option that was less than 30 days, you are going to be getting 2-to-1, 3-to-1, 4-to-1, 5-to-1 the speed, which is very risky. And you're not ready for that, okay? It's too intense.
Which one is that again?
You know, where you buy naked option calls and puts within the 30-day strike price.
Okay.
So we're just going to focus on trading naked calls and puts 30 days and 60 days out. Okay? You're either going to get even money or 2-to-1. You're either going to get a little less than you'll get 80% of the gain, or you'll get even money. Okay, I'll explain that later.
Are you making money with this?
Yes, I make a living on this. You got to remember, you see this chart right here?
How come you haven't made millions?
Let me
you know
explain
much.
it. Let me explain this. Okay. Do you see this chart right here? You see, I give a class that you didn't take, right? It's called a financial needs analysis review, and it helps determine the amount of risk that you should take when you trade options. In other words, if you don't have a lot of risk capital, for instance, right? If you have a low tolerance for risk, but you happen to have some blue chip stocks, it might be better for you to learn how to just sell or write what they call covered calls, which is the opposite of what I'm doing. So without putting together a pie chart to determine what your risk level is, what you want to keep as a nest egg, what you need to have to fall back on, what you think you can play with, and how much, it's kind of hard for me to guide you beyond the mechanics. I can always help you with your trades, but I couldn't offer an opinion. And I'd be very limited in scope, further, even more without seeing this, right? So, in my particular situation, okay, I'm using options as a hedge against my capital base, okay? My capital base happens to be several $1 million, okay? So I don't need to gamble. I don't even need to write covered calls. I don't need to do anything. I'm in short-term securities getting 5% right now. It's actually AJ's money.
Yeah, I know. So,
there's no need to risk any of it because it's really, we're just able to generate, let's put it this way. He has another trust through Loretta where he doesn't have to touch that $2 million. He has another $10 million because he was the owner of Norms, Nancy owned Norms.
It's crazy.
Yeah, so he's worth probably $15 million.
I hope he does not know that.
Well, the bottom line is that I, in fact, I'll show them to you, I did make a couple trades. I bought 3 puts on my account for $1.05, and I sold them for $1.37. So I turned like $3.50 into $4.20. But it was just, for me, if I make 100, 200 a day,
that's good.
Like today, I was playing the index. Yesterday I made $3.50, and today I made like $1.85 and 70, like $2.50. So I'm making I'm making $500 a week, really.
By doing nothing, really.
By making some trades.
Yeah.
just a couple trades, very conservatively. But what's more important for somebody like you is that you are going to have a chance to do this, okay? You're going to have a chance to use all of these indicators, right? And pick a stock right here, or an index, stock or index, right here.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be able to pick this, right? And you're going to be able to play it 60 days out. Why? Because you can watch the movement. It moves very slowly, as opposed to being less than a week, where it just moves real fast. Okay? So the point is that my whole strategy, what I'm going to teach you, okay, is that you can take $300, right, and buy 50 naked puts, okay, or calls, okay, and let's just say you buy calls, okay, 50 naked calls, okay, and then you get behind the move where this 350 turns into $1,200 in a week. Now, here's the best part. If it starts going your way, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have basically 4 chances to be right. You might lose 250 of this 300. Okay? But you'll have 4 chances of making 1,200. You with me? Now here's the object. Okay, listen carefully. If in any one of these 4 tries, hopefully it's the first one, and you get behind it and pull 600, let's say, plus 600, then guess what? You're now playing with what? The house's money. So all you got to do is be right 1 out of the first 4 times for a chance to win anywhere from 300 to 1,200. Hopefully 600, because that doubles your money. And that gives you a chance to try again. You with me?
No, it's like a different
Do you see how many
language.
of the odds? Do you see how the odds are so much in your favor?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do you understand the benefit of winning? Let's just call it winning.
Yeah.
Winning. Like if you're lucky, if you can use all these indicators and be right 1 out of 4 times.
Yeah.
And then turn around and be able to repeat that using somebody else's money that you already won.
This 1,200, are you doing 300 times 4?
Yeah. Because what I'm saying is that the probability of you doubling it are very good. So I calculated the short-term win at 600. So basically that gives you an equal chance to try again.
Yeah.
But instead, you're using the house's money. You're not risking your money anymore.
Okay.
So once we get past level 1, you're no longer risking your money.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about losing your capital.
Yeah.
Thank God. Now, this list of indicators is very important. We're going to learn more about them in the second half of your lesson. But now we've got to go back, okay?
And review.
And not review.
Mm.
Okay? I'm going to give you your homework to do. Okay? I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give you very specific instructions on how to do your
I
homework.
gotta write that down.
Okay? And you have to complete the assignment this time
I will.
because you're starting to waste my time.
I am, Mark. It's just that those reports, I'm gonna be finished today.
Okay.
So.
I don't want to go back and repeat stuff. I want to try and move forward because a lot of this stuff that we learned in the first part we'll review again next time.
Okay, so what is the assignment?
Okay, the assignment is, okay, that we're going to pick a stock that you're familiar with. Okay? And we're going to go to the options chart of the stock. And then we're going to pick a strike price and a strike date for 30 days out, and the same strike amount but a different date, 60 days out. We're going to look at it, and we're going to take a picture of both charts, and we're going to take a picture of the page of the stock price. So every day we're going to have 3 pictures.
So take a photo of both charts?
I'm going to show you. Now let's pick a stock.
Ulta Beauty.
Let's find something that moves a little quicker that you know something about.
Okay. Instagram.
Well, they're owned by Meta,
Okay.
which is Facebook. So you want to watch Meta?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Yahoo Finance. Okay?
All right, I'm here.
And we're going to go to quotes. I'm going to type in Meta, M-E-T-A. Okay?
Wait, where are the quotes?
Let's go back. Under Yahoo Finance, it says quote lookup, you see? Under Yahoo Finance.
Hold on. Okay, where is it? Yahoo Finance. Don't touch my phone.
Search symbols right there. Type in Meta, M-E-T-A.
Okay, here I am. Meta.
Okay. Okay?
Okay, what photo am I taking?
You're taking a picture of that.
This right now.
Yeah, but look at the top where the price is.
467.
Yeah. Yeah, take a picture. It's after hours, but this is practice.
Okay, I took a photo. That's the strike price.
This is where it's at right now.
And how do they know after hours is going to be 460?
Stop asking questions.
See, Mark, but
I don't want you to ask questions.
Okay, so all I'm...
I just want you to know, do you understand how to look this up and click on that?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, fine. Now, go where it says options. Do you see where it says options? Let me see.
Oh, it's right. It's supposed to be here. Here, options.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, do you see where it says May?
Yeah.
Change that to July 5th.
Okay.
Did you do that?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see the strike price?
Yeah.
Scroll down. And we're going to watch calls. And click on 500.
All right.
Now click on the first one. Wait a minute. Well, I'm sorry. Forget the 500. All right, do you see where the line is? Where the color changes?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Oh, okay. Okay, let's follow puts instead.
Okay.
Puts mean we think it's going to go down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that might be more exciting. Okay. All right. So look, do you see where it says in the money?
Yeah.
We got to change that. All options. Do you see where it says all options?
Yes.
Click on puts.
Okay.
Now, click on the 450.
Okay.
It's trading at 14 cents. Let me see. Okay. 14 to 13. I'm not touching it. What do you think? I got like AIDS or something?
No, well, you just ate.
It's not in the money. You're supposed to change that.
To puts? It's not clicking.
All right, no, scroll up. All right, wait a minute. Go down. All right, click on that. With the first one, click on that one. All right, click on the first. Let me just. I can't tell because it's. Yeah, scroll over. All right, go back. Okay, so yeah. Okay, that's the picture you want, 13 to 14.
That's the one?
Yeah.
That's May 31st.
All right, change it to June.
How am I going to change that to June?
Go back.
It's here. So I change it.
Click July, you see?
Yeah. Okay, so do I...
Now it's on July. Scroll down.
Yeah, to June.
Scroll this way. No. You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so just go down. Wait, why are you going so fast? That's 2005. Go down, keep going, stop. Keep going a little bit. Keep going. Okay, all right, so you take June 5th, click on June 5th, that's where you're at right now. You see where it's in blue?
That's July 5th.
All right, go back to June. You see June?
Yeah.
All right, so let's just go with June 14th then. No, wait a minute, that's right, it's the end of the month.
June 28th.
No, let's go with, June 28th, yeah. All right, you see the first one? That's June 28th. Scroll over now.
First one is actually May 24. It says May 24.
June 20th. Put in all strike price, change that to puts. Change that to, scroll up to 450. Wait a minute. Okay. You're at 450 right now.
All right.
Okay.
That's May 30th.
Wait a minute. Because it's...
Yours is the same. Look, Mark. Look. Yours is the same. May 30th. Even though you have July 5th.
Oh, that's just the last trade. That's just the last
Okay,
trade.
so that's never going to change. That's always going to be...
That's today.
Yeah, that's always going to...
Yeah, okay, so look. Do you see where it says 13 cents to 14 cents? Scroll over. Okay, that's the bid and the ask.
Mm-hmm.
Take a picture of this page. Now, go to July 28th.
There's on July 28th.
What is it?
June 28th.
No, next one in July.
July 19th is the last one.
Give me that one. For 2024?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. It says
Okay,
April
now
25.
go in the money, hit that. Wait a minute. Click that. All right there. All strike prices. Click that. Now go to 450.
All right.
Okay, now scroll over.
Here. Bid and ask.
Wait a minute. July 19? Let me see something. Go to list. No, go to scroll down. You need to go to puts. You got to get the puts.
Okay. This is puts, Mark.
Puts. Okay. The 450, July 19.
Mm-hmm.
Can't be the same as the.
What? Do yours, Mark. Do yours. It's the same.
13 to 14, and then June. That's July, but June has no price.
Oh.
Wait a minute. This isn't June. Okay, so I'm not familiar with this Yahoo platform.
Oh, they're great. So which are you familiar with, Mark?
So let's do this instead. Okay, instead of picking a
Bitcoin?
stock, instead of picking a stock, let's just pick an index, like the S&P 500.
Okay.
All right, the S&P 500 is called the SPY. Okay.
So wait, are we?
We're typing the SPY. We're not doing Meta. We're gonna do the SPY.
But you just said you're not familiar with Yahoo Finance.
And this would be easier to work with.
Okay, SPY.
Yeah. We're going to go with the SPY. Okay? This is what you're going to watch. Okay, you're going to go to the SPY, go to the options chain. Where it's all strike prices.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to put the 500. And all options, you're going to put puts. And for the strike date, we're going to go with whatever yours says, because they're different. June 21st.
I have June 28th.
Okay, June 28th. Here's the, okay, on the side, you see this right here?
Mm-hmm.
This number, that's the strike price. This number in the middle.
That's the strike price?
Yeah. So we're going down to the 500s. All the way to the 500s. Right here. The 500s. Why does it keep coming up like this, though? For June 28th. June 28th, the 500s. Here it is. Can you find that on your phone?
Yeah, June the 500.
The 500 puts.
I have 4 minutes.
All right, let's do this. We're 4
Here,
minutes.
500.
Scroll to the right now. Take a picture of the bid and the ask. What was it? 178 to 192?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what yours says?
Yep.
Okay, good. Now, change this to July 19th.
Okay, and then go down to the 500.
Go down to the 500s.
Okay, it's different now.
And take a picture of that.
Okay, so that's what you want me to do every day.
You take a picture of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and take a picture of the front page of the SPY. Right? You know, before you find all this.
Before I do puts.
You know, before you do anything, you have to come to the SPY page.
All right. And
You know.
take a photo of these, you mean?
SPY, whatever, you know. Get out of the options chart, just go to summary. And take a picture of this.
You mean this?
Yeah, but look, try and catch. Yeah.
This, you mean? All that. The graph and that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Okay,
Okay.
now, every day.
Oh, my love, thank you.
Now, this is going to be a little bit of a homework project.
That's...
Not only do you have to do this every day, you have 3 pages every day, right? At the end of the week, next Wednesday, you're going to do this starting tomorrow. It has to be done twice a day. In the morning before 11,
Okay.
and anytime after, before
Do you
1.
want, okay, do you want this, I got that, but do you want the strike date to be the day that I'm doing it and then a month after?
No, we already know we're doing the 500s. I already started.
So you just want the 500s?
Yes.
All right.
The
What
500
about the strike
spies.
date?
It's going to be June 28th and July 17th.
Okay,
See that
so-
we already started you off.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So how many pictures are you going to take a day?
3.
No. 6. You know why?
Oh, 1 at 9, 1, yeah.
1 at 9, 1
1 at 1.
Oh, no, 12. Has to be before 1.
Before 1.
Yeah. Now, if you're going to be a really good student,
I am.
I don't want you to study anything else. I just want you to follow your homework. But this is the most important part of your
So June
project.
28, July 17. Those are
The
that's the strike
500
date.
puts.
500 puts.
Twice a day, take pictures.
All right.
Now, can you do me a favor on Wednesday next week?
Yeah.
I want you to stop at Kinko's
Mm-hmm.
and print out all the pictures that you took.
Okay.
How many pictures are you going to have?
By next week, so that's 6 times 7, 42.
But you'll miss a day because there's already it's the weekend. You know, it doesn't count. So you're just going to go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and tomorrow.
6 times.
Okay.
42 hours.
Tomorrow's Friday, so you only have to do it tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Okay.
Then I need you to print it out on Wednesday,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll see. We'll reconvene Thursday.
Okay, my love.
Take a picture of the indicators.
Turn off the thing, the recorder.
Did we do anything else?
No, that's it. I love you, Mark. Thank you. I have to go.
Okay, go ahead. Okay,
I
so
love
it's
you.
listen. It's very important that you don't think about or try and learn about
Okay.
anything else.
Okay.
Just keep it very focused on that project.
I love you.
I love you too.
Do I look old?
You look so fucking.
But do I look old?